Still on the double zigzag, and this time I would like to take a look at the US dollar Japanese yen daily chart. Let me make a zoom in so that you know what is the move that I'm looking at. It is the move before the jumping into the upside to the upside here, when Bank of Japan started this aggressive quantitative easing program, more aggressive than the one in the United States. So this has all the prerogatives of being a double zigzag, and I want to take a look at it together with you in order to interpret it. So let's write here that this is our second scenario for the double zigzag example. Double zigzag, it should be out of this degree. And this double zigzag comes into the form of, like all double zigzag, this comes into the form of W, X, Y. Let's take a shape. And starting with the highs here, let's mark the highs, and the highs will basically give us the beginning of the move. And let's end with the lows, and the lows will give us the end of the move. So between these horizontal and vertical lines is the zigzag that I'm going to take a look at. Now double zigzag, again I will make the same shape so that we have it together with us all the time when you're looking at this recording. I'm going to make it quicker a little bit this time because you already know what we're looking at. So this is a double zigzag, and a double zigzag looks like this. The first zigzag A, B, and C with an X wave. Let's say the X wave this time it will be bigger, and then the second zigzag with an A, B, and C. And basing on those facts, this should be the A of this degree. So A, B, C, then an X wave should be here, but of the lower degree, or of a higher degree, sorry, then another A, B, and C. So A, B, C, A, B, C, and the first A, B, C forms a W here of a higher degree, then X, then Y. And this is how a double zigzag looks like. This is the second representation that I made for it, and each out of this wave should be 5 of a smaller degree, 5, let's make it 10 and black, 5, 3, 5. And the X wave should be formed of 3 waves of this degree, and these 3 waves of this degree can be any corrective pattern except an expanding triangle, and then another 5, 3, 5, 3, 5. So let's try to take a look at this structure here. And from my point of view, the first ABC is this one, A, B, and C. Let's take one line to differentiate ourselves from the move in the previous move. So ABC, and that would be basically the W wave, ABC W wave. And then I'm looking for an X wave to the upside out of this degree. and this X-ray to the upside, as you can see on the representation, on the previous representation, should be out of this ABC, out of this degree. And then we have another ABC to the downside of this degree, that should form the Y wave, A, B, and C. And this should form the Y wave. And there you go, we have WXY, the first zigzag, intervening X wave or connecting X wave, and the second zigzag. So let's write also here that this is the first zigzag, second zigzag, and the X wave here. And there you go, you have the whole pattern is being called a double zigzag with a WXY. Now all the waves and all the structure that you are having in the ABC should be labeled 5, 3, 5 of a lower degree. So normally this should be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of a lower degree. So let's say that this is the first wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then an ABC for the B wave, and then another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the second for the C wave here. So 1 basically, 2, 3, 4, and then the fifth wave should be right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the B wave, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 corrected by an ABC, and then the same structure should be here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the B wave, and another 1, 2, 3, 4 of a lower degree of 5. I will not label this one here anymore because I don't have enough space, but the structure is the same, 5, 3, 5. Now before ending the double zigzag examples, I would like to tell you that you should keep in mind that a double zigzag is a tricky pattern, because traders, when are looking for price to retrace in the form of a second zigzag, keep in mind here, so price coming from the downside here. So going to the upside like this, making an ABC, so the first zigzag, and everybody is jumping to the upside here in order to take advantage for the third wave that should come. So this is already more than 61.8 retracement out of the previous move. But then the market just coming to the downside slowly until it makes a new low, and only after that it's breaking to the upside like crazy. One more thing to keep in mind, that like I already told you, the more complex the correction and the more powerful the move to the upside or to the downside for the third wave is going to be. So everybody will try to jump on the trade with the third wave, placing stops usually right below the end of a previous C wave, or here, under a double zigzag scenario. Normally these lows are usually going to be taken like this, okay? So the lows, so price comes, market comes only to take the stop losses here, and then to go into the original direction. So you should be aware of this type. And one more important thing on the zigzags, whenever you're looking at the zigzag, the waves have the tendency to be to have the same length. So if you take, for example, if you measure the length of wave A here, and then you copy it and put it on the top of the B wave, it's approximately the same. Or if you measure the length of the wave A here, and you copy it and put it on the top of the B wave, you have the approximately end of the of the C wave. So keep that in mind, that legs of a zigzag tend to be of the same length. The same on the gray and pound US dollar here, as you are seeing for wave A and the wave C, the C wave, they have almost the same length. Now this was the double zigzag, and let's move on the next subchapter, and we'll try to take a look at the triple zigzag this time, and I will have a nice triple zigzag examples on the New Zealand dollar, US dollar 1 hour chart, quite a recent one. So until next time, stay safe on the market, stay tuned for the triple zigzag, please.